chapter 7, diversity in the living organism. Class 9 chapter. We are taking first kingdom. We are taking kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera is related to the prokaryotic cell. This is the greatest, and kingdom Monera phylum consists of unicellular and prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell are related to the unicellular and acell. Those animals which including in the protozoans and unicellular also including in kingdom Monera. And these are the groups of and phylum of bacteria and cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria are also single-celled, acellular, unicellular, and has the cell prokaryotic cells groups. And these are, as you know, that the most of bacteria are heterotrophs and depend on others, while cyanobacteria are the harmful and photosynthetic organisms. These are depend on photosynthesis to obtain their food, and these are not more harmful to human. These bacteria harmful to human and beneficial to human also. These bacteria and both types of bacteria find everywhere and beneficial and harmful, while cyanobacteria are photosynthetic organisms. It depends on the photosynthesis process to make their own food. So cyano means depend on the light, depend on the photosynthesis, and these bacteria which are various types depend on the humans and other animals, so known as heterotrophs. These are autotrophs and not harmful to humans. These bacteria are harmful and causes of various types of diseases in humans and animals. Now we are going to the kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista are other phylum of organism. Kingdom Protista. This is also related to few animals and creatures, including in it unicellular, acellular, and these are the eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells. First, prokaryotic cells are in the kingdom Monera. These are eukaryotic. Has the well suitable nucleus, and there is a nucleus which is looks like a clearly in this structure. Kingdom Protista also, such as the amoeba, paramecium, and euglena, and hydra is also including in this. Amoeba is the unicellular and made by the eukaryotic cell. Paramecium is also unicellular and made by the eukaryotic cells. Contractile vacuole in it. Contractile vacuole are more important to taking a food and release the food. For food, I mean to say. For food, amoeba does the process by the contractile vacuole, and it is a sac to receive the food and remove out the food from the body of amoeba and paramecium. So both animals and both organism has the contractile vacuole. It can be contract and it can be relaxed. Whenever these are taking a food and releasing the food. So very helpful to digestion the food also. Amoeba has a no particular organ to taking a food, receiving a food and releasing out the food. Now we are going to the reproduced by the binary fission. The all organism of Protista reproduced by the binary fission. Binary fission means the Dvibikhandan. Binary fission, and it can be reproduced by the also other type of fission, which is depend on the other types of the fission, which is known as the multicellular fission, multiples fission. First is the binary fission, second is the multiple fission. In the binary fission, a cell divided into two cells by the nucleus, and it may be the different and detached to each other. This one first cell, this one second cell, and the both cell known as the two daughter cell. Two daughter cell is made by the only a single cell. So that this nucleus is divided into two parts to making a separate cell named two daughter cell. This is known as the binary fission. Binary means two cells are there. So this process is known as the binary fission, and by the binary fission, amoeba can reproduce. Reproduction by binary fission. In all creatures related to Protista, amoeba, paramecium and hydrilla, and other creature also, as well as the volvox including innate, and all types of bacteria which are in Monera. These are also reproduced. Now after the kingdom Protista, we are taking the nutrition of Protista. Nutrition. How can take a nutrition? How can they take a food and that element which are essential to the body, and these nutrition feed on the tiny algae. Amoeba depend on the tiny algae. I mean to say that all organisms which are including in the kingdom Protista depend on tiny algae and bacteria, because of they are habitual to eat the both product. And in this, the engulfing by vacuole. Vacuole are helpful to engulfing the bacteria and tiny algae. Engulfing. Engulfing is an important process to take the food. Engulfing means the to eat. To eat. Engulfing means to eat. Bhakshan. And it is done by vacuole called phagocytosis. The process of engulfing is known as the phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. Phagocytosis is done by the phagocytes. Phago means engulfing and eat. Cytosis means the cells-like structure, which is known as the tiny algae and bacteria, and edible product to amoeba and other creatures of the kingdom Protista. Phagocytosis is the process to take the nutrition from the other types of bacteria and algae. Respiration. Whenever we are talking about the respiration. Now we are taking the next term which is related to respiration. How can kingdom Protista animals and organisms do respiration in their life span and life cycle? So the respiration, swasan, how can they respire? They taking a gas and exchanging the gas, and amoeba have no particular organ. Amoeba have no particular organ to taking a respiratory gases and release the CO2. This is release the CO2 by the cell membrane. By the cell membrane. Cell membrane is helpful to release energy. CO2 released by the cell membrane, because amoeba has a only cell body. There is no organ by which amoeba can respire and release the gases and receive the gases. So CO2 is the waste material gases which is released by cell membrane, and cell membrane is helpful to the all protista organisms to release the waste gases. Now we are going to the excretion. Excretion is the other process to release the waste materials from the protista and the microorganism, as well as amoeba and other creatures which are related to amoeba phylum. Amoeba have not any organ to release the waste materials. It has the cell membrane to release out waste material from the body, and a contractile vacuole. Contractile vacuole is most important to release out the waste material. So we can say cell membrane and contractile vacuole release wastes products which are not usable for amoeba and unicellular animals and organisms. We are going to the reproduction. How type reproduction? I told you about the binary fission occurs in the amoeba and kingdom protista organism, and the multiple fission also. We have discussing about the binary fission. Binary fission is process to making a nucleus in two parts, in which nucleus is dividing into two parts. This is not detached. After that, this nucleus is divided into two parts. First part is here, second part is here. This is first net and second it is one. So the both are the cells and known as the daughter cell. Daughter cell because these are the individual cells, individual creature, individual organism which produced by binary fission. Binary means two cells are there. So it forms a two cell from the one nucleus, and nucleus is divided into equal part which making a two equal cell which is known as the daughter cells. It can be say two daughter cells. And other process is known as the multiple fission. Multiple fission is related to the various types of nucleus and spores release out. It can be the more nucleus, and this cell may burst out from here and there. Other, it can be burst out and nucleus are released out from the cell membrane. This is the multi-cell or multiple fission, because the nucleus is divided into numerous parts and particles. It can be burst out and it can be released out by the cell membrane. So there is a no participating only two nucleus. There is producing by a nucleus more nucleus. It can be the multiple fission because there are the more and numerous nucleus which is released by the cell membrane. Now other topic is related to the which is known as mostly multicellular. It is done by the multicellular, and now we are going to the kingdom fungi after the kingdom protista. Kingdom fungi is the used phylum to detect and define the fungi. Fungi are plant-like, you know that. Fungi are plant-like because mushroom is including in this, and have cell wall. Why these have cell wall? Because these are plant-like structure, so cell wall are there, and substance which made by which made up the cell wall known as the chitin. Chitin is also found in insects to making a proskeleton and exoskeleton of the insects. Chitin, as well as it is the shell of insects, kavach. Now yeast are unicellular. Fungi including also yeast. Yeast is also dissolved in the various edible product to duff and rise the that product, as well as the bhature and cake and bread. Yeast is using there. Unicellular, these are unicellular, and they are usually found in colonies. These are found in colonies. Colonies means numerous in numbers, and these are also molds and mushrooms, including mushroom and molds are including in yeast. Molds, these are found in rotted products, as well as the stale bread, cheese, damp shoes, and rotting fruits. Molds are there. Whenever we are talking about the other type of and have the molds and mushroom. Mushroom are edible. Other types of mushroom are not edible because button mushroom, red mushroom, white mushroom too edible to the humans, but not of the all mushroom are edible and suitable to eat by the humans and animals. It may be poisonous. So molds are also poisonous and not edible. These are depend on the stale and rotted products. Mushroom are edible, and molds have a filament which is called hyphae. Filament which is on the molds to locomotion, to movement the body, known as the hyphae. And this is also produce the sporangia. Sporangia found on the molds and mushroom. Sporangia produce spores, so named is sporangia. Sporangia produce spores. Spores are looks like a seed of mushroom and molds, which can reproduce the other types of mushrooms and molds. I mean to say the offsprings of these produced by the spores, and spores released by the sporangia. Sporangia are the tubes. Now helpful to the reproduction. These sporangia important for the reproduction. Otherwise, how can they reproduce the young ones? So the sporangia are there to release the spores, and spores are participating in the reproduction to promote out the numerous number of the young ones and the offsprings of the molds and mushrooms. We are going to the other topic, which is known as the nutrition of fungi. Nutrition of fungi are a process and different from the kingdom protista. Nutrition of fungi depend on the saprophytic products. Saprophytic products. Nutrition on saprophytic. Saprophytic, phytic means plant, sapro means dead, decay material and organic material of the plants. Saprophytic means decay plants material and other organisms also. These can be grow on the soil, water, and dung paper also. Dung paper also. Clothes, leather, fruits. Leather means skin of other animal, and fruits, you know that. Fruits. Clothes also including in it, and other various products also including for the nutrition of fungi. But these are saprophytic. These are not herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, sanguivores, insectivores. These are saprophytic. Those products which are deadable and decay and rotted products, right, which are nutrition of the separation of kingdom fungi. All organisms which are including in the kingdom fungi depend on the dead flashes, dead materials, organic materials which obtained by the soil, water, dung paper, leather, fruits, clothes also. Now we are going to the other topic, useful fungi. What are the useful fungi? Useful fungi means they are producing various types of products, so known as useful fungi. As well as you have seen the bakery products, as well as bread and other products, dhokla, etc., which are known as the bakery products. All types of bakery products produced by the fungi. So fungi can do the important role in the making of various types of edible products which are known as the bakery products. Otherwise, it is also including a cake, it is a pizza and patties, other products also. Various types of products. I have a no name of them. Now, edible mushroom is also produced by the fungi. Edible mushroom. I told you about this. Some medicine also produced by the fungi, as well as the antibiotic penicillin. Penicillin produced by the fungi and made by the fungi. Penicillium notatum is that fungi which produce the antibiotic penicillin. Penicillin is most important to remove the bacterial infection and produce and use an important role in medicinal material. Now we are going to the harmful fungi which promotes the various types of diseases in animals and the humans also. Athlete foods, red splashes and disease ringworm, Bobby's itch. These are known as the harmful fungi because each product has the benefits and harmfulness. So harmful fungi promotes the ringworms. Ringworm means the red patches on the skin. It is done by fungi and this is known as ringworm, and other is the athlete's feet and foot. Athlete foot means the bounded on the sports person who are participating in the athlete's game, as well as the marathon sports person, and Dobby's itch. Dobby's itch means this type of itch only due to the fungi, and in particular some cases, not to the all each is depend on fungi, but also it is the infection, allergen, infections and allergies. Allergies spread by the fungi. All skin rashes and allergy occurs by fungi, spread by fungi. These all types of diseases spread by the fungi also. As well as the scabies. Scabies is also the fungal infection. Fungal infection also depend on the fungi. So it may be harmful and beneficial. Now, if we are talking about plantae, kingdom plantae. Kingdom plantae depend on the plant. So named are also saying the point plantae. Plantae belongs to plants. All types of almost plants, including in the kingdom plantae, and these are the eukaryotic. Eukaryotic organism. Organism means the cells. These are the eukaryotic organism and are mostly multicellular. These may be multicellular, not unicellular. Because plant made by the million of cells, so multicellular these are called. As well as example of Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas. And other is the Chlorella. Chlorella, other example. These are the examples of the plant. Chlamydomonas is the also a types of plants, example of plants, but it looks like an organism. Chlorella is the also a plant, but looks like an organism. And Chlamydomonas has a flagella to locomotion, and Chlorella also have flagellum to locomotion and movement in the bodies. Now we are going to the other type of creatures which are known algae. Algae is found in marine water and simple plant. Aquatic grow on moist rocks. Aquatic. These are aquatic, not in the field. Aquatic grows. Only found in marine water and moist rocks. Moist rocks can grow algae, not on the land. These are the simple plant. These are the simple plant, not produced to fruit. Only to survive and balancing the gases. These have chlorophyll. Algae has chlorophyll also because it helps to aid in photosynthesis. Now we are going to the mosses. What is the mosses? Mosses is the other type of the plants which are the land and simple plants. Mosses. Mosses are plants. These are smallest plant on the land. भूमि पर पाए जाने वाले बहुत साधारण से पौधे. These are the plants. Now we are going to the ferns. Ferns are also types of plants. These are mostly land plants. These are including in this some aquatic plants. It may be aquatic and terrestrial plants. They grow in the shady dump places. Not too clearly places, but dump places are habitat of the ferns. And these have roots, while these have no roots, stem and leaves. These have fern only have roots, stem and leaves. Not these thrice structure not found in the algae. but these are found in the fern only. Mosses have no, mosses looks like a plant but have no structure, roots, stem and leaves, without ferns. Now we are going to the next topic, phylums. Phylum relates to the organism, how to belongs any creature and species. How do you know that what is the species of any creature? Only phylum is helpful to know. First is phylum is Porifera. We are taking this. Porifera means including the all creatures which are found in marine water, and these have pores. Sponge is including in it. Sponges. Other examples are the Scypha. Other examples of its cycle. Cycle and Scypha both are same and found in the marine water and sea oceans. Sponges is the decorative product. So sponges are the also marine products. Marine survive in the marine water. Marine means sea water. Not in the river, not in the ponds, not in the lakes, only in the sea. Both are cycle and Scypha found in sea water, which are called the marine water. And some are saying the marine water. Now we are going to the next number second phylum, which is known as the phylum Cnidaria. Cnidaria is the other type of phylum which has the different types of creatures, and these are including the coelentrates. Coelentrates means those animals who have coelentrata, including in the Cnidaria and known as the coelentrates. Coelom is a tube which is found inside the body and have a hollow coelom. This is the cochlear. Hollow coelom. All creatures have the coelom. Without coelom, how can you define your blood? How can you define your body? So the coelom is a tube which is fluid, and fluid also which is filled in the stomach outer layer to the internal layer. Now after Cnidaria, we are taking few phylums which are
Five Kingdom System by Ronald Hart Whitaker, 1959. First is prokaryotic and second is eukaryotic. Prokaryotic is related to the distinct nucleus, and second is related to eukaryotic. There is a not distinct nucleus. These are the types of cells. First prokaryotic kingdom is kingdom Monera, and second kingdom Protista, which is from the eukaryotic. Eukaryotic has two types of cells. First unicellular and second is multicellular. Prokaryotic is a single cell and make up a kingdom Monera. Eukaryotic is divided into two parts, which is unicellular and multicellular. So first kingdom is relative to prokaryotic, kingdom Monera, and eukaryotic is relative to kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista is from unicellular, those organisms which made by a cellular and by the single cell body. and second one is multicellular, which made by a multiple numerous cells to make up a body. Multicellular has two types of body which divided into two parts. First, cell wall present, which are the as like plant, and second was the cell wall absent. In animal cell wall is absent, and plant cell has cell wall to complete a process which is known as the photosynthesis. So cell wall present has two types of creatures: kingdom plant, which is related to autotrophic, and kingdom fungi, which are heterotrophic. Autotrophic are related to themselves and making the food own selves, while heterotrophs are depend on others, which making a third kingdom fungi, and fourth kingdom is autotrophic, which make a kingdom plant, in which the cell wall absent is related to animal kingdom and known as also the kingdom Animalia. All creatures are including in animal kingdom. They have no cell wall because there is no cellulose in a cell structure. Autotrophic are related to plants. So as you know that the plants are also called the producers and doing the process photosynthesis to make the food their own self. So we can say the cell wall present in autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic depend on themselves and making a food by a process which is known as a photosynthesis, and have a features as like a plant. So the all plant body involved in the kingdom plant. Heterotrophic are those creatures and organisms which depend on others and making a kingdom fungi. Fungi, I told you about what about the fungi, and depends on other to making a various types of beneficial facts and harmful facts also. These are the unicellular and multicellular are dividing part of eukaryotic and a level of a cellularity. These part depend on the cells also. So once again, the five kingdom system we are studying, and these are two types of cells: prokaryotic, eukaryotic. First prokaryotic making a kingdom Monera, which is the first kingdom. Eukaryotic has two types of cells: unicellular and multicellular creatures. Unicellular making a kingdom Protista, and multicellular have two types of body, which is made by a cell wall, and second is there is a no cell wall. Whenever the cell wall present in any organism divided into two parts: autotrophic, heterotrophic. Autotrophic are related to kingdom plant, and heterotrophic known as the kingdom fungi. Kingdom fungi also included in the mushroom and some yeasts, and penicillin notatum making an antibiotic penicillin. Autotrophic is related to kingdom plant, which have our own system to make a food their own self by the process of photosynthesis. And cell wall absent, in which known as the kingdom Animalia and animal kingdom. All creatures which is only shows the functions to animal cell and made by the animal cell. There is no cell wall because of a cellulose is no there. These are heterotrophs also. depend on others, depend on producer, depend on plants, which is known as animal kingdom. So first kingdom Monera, second kingdom Protista, third kingdom plant, fourth kingdom is fungi, and fifth kingdom is animalia. Now we are going to the other structure which are related to the animalia kingdom. What about the and what are the phylum of its? In biology, phylum is a taxonomic ranking, and we are taking protozoa. Protozoa including in the first phylum and kingdom Protista. Main features unicellular, acellular, single-celled body, and made by a only single cell. Protozoa are microscopic, which are only seen by microscope and in size. Each consists of only one cell which has to carry on all the activities. It has only one cell when made by a single cell. This is the protozoan also, and example of its are amoeba, euglena, paramecium, trypanosoma. Now second phylum is Porifera. Porifera has a kingdom Animalia. Main features found mostly in the marine water and via pores in the body, so known as a Porifera. It has a pores to take water elements. There is no nervous system or circulatory systems to do the circulation of blood, and body has many perforation called ostia and a large pore called osculum. Osculum is helpful to the release out the water from the body. It is a marine creature, marine organism. Ostia is also a special organ to remove out the or all types of nutrients which are wasted. Examples: sponges, cycon, spongilla, euplectella. Now the third is the Cnidaria, and Cnidaria is related to the kingdom Animalia. Main features: aquatic, mostly marine, but Hydra is found in fresh water. Aquatic, mostly marine creatures has no found in fresh water. Cnidoblastes or cnidocytes, which contain stinging capsules, or nematocytes present on the tentacles and the body. Tentacles are helpful to catching a prey and protection. Nematocytes are related to cells which are special cells in this body, and all creatures related to the Coelenterata and Cnidaria. It has also a flagellum to locomotion in the water bodies. All are radially symmetrical shows. This means that the animal is the same all around and has no right or left side. There is no ventral and dorsal side, this mean to say. Example: Hydra, jellyfishes, sea animals, and corals. Fourth is Ctenophora, which is the fourth phylum, kingdom Animalia. Main features: exclusively marine, radially symmetrical, and also the phylum derives the name from two Greek words. Tenos means comb and phos means bearing. These have a comb-like structure and some fibers on the body. They resemble the cnidarians on many counts but differ from them in not having the nematocytes. As well as Coelenterata has nematocytes, I told you. Examples we are taking Pombojalis, Biroi and Hormifora, Pleurobrachia and Tinoplana. Fifth is Platyhelminthes and Kingdom Animalia main features Greek bird platy, that is means flat, and helminthes means these are also the flat worms. As like liver flock and fasciola hepatica, which looks like a flat worms, mostly parasitic, can be found in marine, freshwater, and even damp terrestrial environments. These are the flat with soft body, and it has a flattened body which made by the soft skin. An example flatworms, flukes and tapeworms, Taenia solium and Fasciola hepatica. Sixth phylum is Aschelminthes, nematodes, Nemathelminthes. Kingdom is Animalia. Main features: the body is circular and cross section, hence the name roundworms. It has cylindrical bodies and also known as the roundworms. You have seen Ascaris, hookworms. This is the diagram of Ascaris and hookworms. They may be free living in aquatic environment and terrestrial or parasitic in plants and animals, and found in seawater. So this is called also the marine organism. They are bilaterally symmetrical with soft body. Whenever we are cut this body into half section, it looks like same to each other. And examples: roundworms, filaria worms, hookworms and threadworms. Seventh phylum is Annelida. Annelida has a kingdom Animalia. Main features: annulus body bearing ring hands. The phylum name Annelida. There is a segmentation and segment on the body. Latin annulus, little rings. They may be, you have seen some segmented on the body. We are taking the examples of Annelida, and they may be aquatic, marine, freshwater or terrestrial, free living and sometimes parasitic. Terrestrial means found on land, and free living in everywhere, sometimes parasitic, known as parasites. Bilateral symmetrical excretion by nephridia. Nephridia is that organ which is helpful in the excretion process to remove out the waste materials. Examples we are taking: Paratimopostoma, earthworms, leeches, sandworms and salis. You have seen earthworms. And now eighth phylum is Arthropoda. Arthropoda is related to the all insects and kingdom Animalia. Main features: jointed leg. Arthros means jointed and pods means foot. They have jointed feet. This is the largest phylum of Animalia, which includes insects. All type of insects are including in it. You know that the all scorpion, mosquitoes, butterflies, and body consists of head, thorax and abdomen. Body is divided into three parts: head, thorax and abdomen. Example: prawns, crabs, polymon prawn, cockroach, centipedes, millipedes, scorpions, spiders, bees, flybugs, cockroaches and mosquitoes. Now ninth phylum we are taking Mollusca. Mollusca is related to kingdom Animalia. Main features: soft body, as well as the Greek bird mollis or molluscus are the soft organs and soft skin body structure. This is the second largest phylum in whole phylum and terrestrial or aquatic. Aquatic means marine or fresh water. They found in the both environment. Terrestrial means these are found on also on the land. The soft part of the body is covered by hard calcareous shell, which is the which is for the protection of the body of apple snail. This is the diagram of apple snail. Examples: clams, oysters, snails, cuttlefishes, and octopus. We have seen the all creatures. Now the 10th is the echinodermata. The dermata is related to the spiny scales kingdom Animalia. Main features: spiny skin. Echinos means spines and derma means skin. They have a spiny on the skin, known as the echinodermata. These are exclusively marine. The shape of the body is flat, as like a star-like body, spherical or elongated. Examples of its: starfishes. You have seen the marine creature which is known as starfishes, sea urchins, sea cucumbers, brittle stars, and sea lighties. Now 11th is the chordata. Those animals who have a notochord, known as the chordators. Kingdom Animalia. Main features: the chordates possess a stiff supporting rod-like structure called notochord. It may also called the backbone of the body and found in all chordates. Most of the living chordates are familiar vertebrate animals. These are also known as the vertebrate animals and has a notochord. Presence of a dorsal hollow nerve cord. It is connected by the brain, spinal cord, and all systems to the body, and give the protection along with the as examples: fish, frog, snake, crow, human. Now some main groups of chordatas which are including in chordates, as well as first class is fishes. Aquatic life, these are found in aquatic environment. Example: eels, shark, cutla, rohu, salmon. All fishes are included in fishes. Amphibians, found both in water and on land, so known as amphibians. Examples: frogs, toads, salamanders. Now the third class is reptiles. Crawling animals, creepers. Examples: turtles, tortoises, crocodiles, snakes, and lizards. These are all reptiles and crawling creatures, and including in the main groups of chordatas. Aves, the fourth type of class from relatives to the chordatas. Presence of feathers and most of them can fly. Exceptional ostrich, penguin. These are not including in aves but have wings. Examples: crow, parrot, peacock. Now the fifth class is Mammalia. Mammalia is most important class of the all creatures, which gives young ones most advanced of the all groups in the kingdom Animalia. Examples: kangaroo, elephant, dog, tiger, human and dogs, cat, etc. The all animals which give the young ones.
Phylum Platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes relatives to the flat animals, including in it liver fluke, tapeworm, tapeworm also including in it, which known as the Filaria hepatica, which is the filaria and filariasis disease is spread by the liver fluke. Tapeworm is the causes of anemia, and the scientific name of both the Taenia solian is the name of tapeworm. Fasciola hepatica is the name of liver fluke. This is found in near about the sewage tubes. This is found is near about to the sheep, pig, swines, and those are the omnivorous animals suffering from the liver fluke because it attacks on the liver, so known as the liver fluke, and spread the infections in their bodies. Now we are going to the phylum Ctenophora. Phylum Ctenophora. Phylum Ctenophora means other type of phylum which had different types of creatures. These are exclusively marine in habitat, diploblastic animals and tissue. Reproduction is sexual and external fertilization shown by its examples Pleuroracia, Ctenoplana, Coeloplana. This is the known as phylum Ctenophora. Now we are going to the other phylum which are called phylum Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes and Nemathelminthes. Phylum Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes. This is the most important phylum for roundworms. All types of roundworms are including in it, found in all types of habitat, fresh water, sea water, and many are endoparasites. These are endoparasites. Endoparasites means it survive in internal body of any creature, and these are also have the bilateral symmetry and unsegmented body. They have no segment on the body also. They are unsegmented. Not looks like a earthworm, Paradigma postuma. It is a different from that. Roundworm, hookworms, ascaris are included in the Aschelminthes. Now we are going to Bucheria is also filarial worms also including in the Aschelminthes. Now we are taking some other phylum which are most important as well as phylum Annelida. Phylum Annelida is related to the earthworm and has the segmented body, cylindrical body and elongated body, and these are ringworms and loopworms and earthworms are including in it. Earthworms and loopworms. Earthworm are known as the Quechua in Hindi and Paradigma postuma in scientific language. Loopworm is also including in the Annelida. Now we are going to the other point and other phylum which is related to the arthropoda, and after that we will take in some points related to mollusca. Phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda is the biggest phylum of the world and creatures. Poda means feet and arthro means jointed. The animal who have the jointed feet known as the arthropoda. Jointed paws, paws means feet, as well as scorpion. You have seen the scorpion, you have seen mosquito, and you know that about the butterfly, crabs. and lobster and springs, shrimps, and other types of and centipedes, meliopods, and other types of the fishes also, which have the lobster, also known as the jhinga machli. You know, these are all marine animals and have a jointed feet. Butterfly exceptional has the jointed feet to making a big phylum Arthropoda, and we can say all insects including in the Arthropoda. This is the group of all insects. सभी कीड़ों का बड़ा ही संघ है ये. Phylum means संघ. This is the संघ. All phylum known as the संघ. These are the different technical names. Now we are going to the mollusca. Phylum mollusca means depend on the soft skin. Mollusca. Those animals who have the soft skin on their body, including in the mollusca, soft animals. Soft skin, soft animals, similar are there. As well as octopus. Octopus, you know that, and other creature of its such like that, the snail. Yes, snail. The full name of snail is apple snail. In the higher classes you have read apple snail. Mussels, mussel, and other types of oysters. Oysters and mussels are also including in the mollusca. Mussels are types of creature, and all these thrice and mussels also including in the marine creature. These are the marine. Marine means samudri jantu. These are not found in river. These are the biggest animal of the sea water and sea bodies. Now we are going to the other phylum, which is known as the Echinodermata. Echinodermata including sea urchin, starfish, brittle stars. This is the Echinodermata. Echinodermata means have a internal skeleton. These have internal skeleton, antrik. Yes, now this is called the internal skeleton. It has internal skeleton, antrik dhacha of bones, and a small bone-like structure. A small bone-like structure. Bone-like structure. It means it is a frame body of bone, and Echinodermata has some examples as well as starfish, tara machli you have seen, and sea urchin. Sea urchin is also including in marine animal. Now other is the brittle stars. This is the other type of creature relatives to the starfish family, brittle stars, and sea cucumber, samudri khira, which is also including in the Echinodermata. We are talking about our last topic. Only few topics are there, and last phylum, which is the biggest phylum of the world, and huge quantity are including in this. Few points are there. Phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata is related to the notochord. Notochord. Noto means a cylindrical bone, and cord means tube and canal. It may be tube and canal. I mean to say that the cord means nal, canal, noto means made by bone. So the backbone is known as the notochord. We can say backbone. Backbone is the notochord and found in the all vertebrates as well as human, cows, buffalo, goats, horse, lizard, snake, and those animals who have backbone known as the chordates, not chordata. These are known as the chordates. Because why is called the chordates? Because they have notochord. So the notochord, all types of animal which have notochord, including in the chordata, known as the chordates. We can see. After I am telling to you, chordates have 5 classes, which are those animals which are including in the chordatas, known as have the 5 classes. 5 classes. Sorry students, we are talking about the classes, not the phylum. Phylum is other, classes are different. Class means work. Phylum means sang. Classes, first is the aves. Second is the amphibian. Now discussing about the third class of birds. Aves we have done, amphibian we have done. Now species, reptile, reptilia. Next is the mammalia. I am drawing also aves is here because you can't see there. Aves and the amphibian. Amphibian means first we are taking species. Species, fishes. All type of fishes are including in the species. Tiger barb, Carius auritus, silver and goldfish, and please leave the and exceptional the blue whale and dolphin, because whale and dolphin are including in the mammalia because of these both fish producing the young ones directly, not producing the egg. These are oviparous, these are viviparous. And the oviparous produce the eggs, ova making a word oviparous. So the some smallest fishes are including in the oviparous and has a class species. But blue whale and dolphin are producing young ones and directly known as the viviparous. Viviparous also including in the mammalia, and cows and humans also including in the mammalia, because of all types of animals which are producing the young ones and sucking and giving the milks to their young ones and have a mammary gland. Mammary gland means the milk gland to give the milk to their young ones, known as the mammalia. Example I also giving you bat. Bat means chamgadar. Bat is also producing young ones and give the milk to their young ones, so known as mammalia. And mammalian, including in mammalia, known as mammalian. Reptile is related to snake, because snake has a crawling and creepers, and lizard is also including in reptilia, because lizard and snake both are creepers and creeping and crawlings on the walls and here to there. And salamanders. We are taking about some examples of the aves. All birds including in the aves, doesn't matter. Exceptional ostrich is also including the aves, but all birds which can fly in the sky, known as the aves class, including in aves class, because they have a wings and feather. These are the symptoms and characteristics of its feathers. Amphibia has a frogs and toads and salamander. Chameleon also. Salamander can survive in water. These all types of animals survive in water plus land. They can survive on water also, and they can survive in land also, on land also. So the whenever a animal can survive in water and on land, known as amphibian. Now students, we are going to diagram. It is a examples and diagram of a Monerian. Monerian is related to the Monera. You can see plasma membrane. It is here. Cell wall, which is covered the all structure of this body, because it including also a plant body. Capsule like structure is going on, looks like a capsule. This is the flagellum. Flagellum is helpful to movement and locomotion of creature. DNA gives the characteristics and features to others. These are the nucleotides, nucleoids, and these are the ribosome to making a protein synthesis. This looks like a bacterium structure. Now we are going to the amoeba, proteus, and paramecium. Amoeba proteus is related to the protista, and paramecium also related to the protista. Both are unicellular. And ectoplasm, pseudoplasm is here, pellicle is here, nucleus is here, contractile vacuole which are useful to release and give the food to its endoplasm, and food vacuole is here, meganucleus, this point show, micronucleus is shown by this point, contractile vacuole is shown this point, and cilia are helpful to locomotion to its. Euglena, this is have a flagellum to movement the body. Contractile vacuole as well as amoeba have nucleus to participating in the all vital activities, and nucleolus which is between in the nucleus. Chloroplast which is the green in color. Paramelin granules which looks like in reddish in color. These are the poriferans and cycon, spongilla and spongia, oscula to give the protection and taking a water, and these are the substratum to situated and located in the marine bodies. I told you about the cycon, scypha, osculum to release out water from the body. This is the base structure and spicules. These are the echinodermates and starfish, sea cucumber, antitodon. I told you about the sea cucumber and starfish. Starfish are in marine water, marine survival. This is the arm. There are the 5 arm to movement and spines to protection. Central disc to the adhesive the things, and central after central disc, this is the mouth to taking our food and release out the food particles. Now this is the tentacles to protection the body from the enemies and prey. This is the tube which is filled by food vacuoles, and umbilical. Umbilical is the this part which is in between the both of the tube. Now we are going to the next. Now this diagram related to the molluscans. This is the Unio, sepia, snail, apple snail I told you. This is the shell which is made by the calcium carbonate and plastron, lines of growth, head. This is the tentacles to catch out the prey, and these are the lines of growth. This has also the line have growth. Umbo means the apex part of the Unio. This is the hinge to movement the body. This is the foot. And sepia has a trunk, head, eye, and tentacles to protection, and arms to catch the prey. Now, how Monera are different from Protista? Kingdom Monera includes prokaryotic and unicellular organisms. Example, all bacteria, while Kingdom Protista includes unicellular and eukaryotic organisms. Example, Euglena. We are defining some points. Coelom, the principal body cavity in most animals, located between the intestinal canal and in the body of cell. Now we are going to the viviparous, producing living young ones instead of eggs from within the body in the manner of early of mammals, many reptiles and a few fishes. Osmoregulation is the process to maintenance of constant osmotic pressure in the fluids of an organism by control of water and salt concentration. Arboreal is known as the living in or among trees. Marine is related to animals that live in sea water. Some differentiate between vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebral column are present and invertebrates have no vertebral column. Brain box are present and brain box are absent in invertebrates. Vertebrates have a hard ventral while invertebrates have no hard ventral. On dorsal or lateral sides, epidermis, many layered, has vertebrates while there is a single layer in invertebrates. We are talking about the cryptogames. Cryptogames are non-flowering, non-seed learning plants, while phanerogames, flowering, bearing and seed bearing plants. Algae, green, red or brown colored, fungi, colorless. Algae are chlorophyll. Algae have chlorophyll while fungi have no chlorophyll. Algae are autotrophic, fungi are heterotrophic. Algae have body made by tree parenchyma, tissue parenchyma, while fungi have pseudoparenchyma, a false tissue. Now we are going to the bryophyte. Bryophyte, this group include mosses and live birds. Bryophytes are small and multicellular and simplest land plants. They are also called amphibians. While pteridophyte, they are highly evolved cryptogames and including forms. Stem is generally underground. Example, Selaginella. Now we are going to the tabulate difference about the Pisces, monocot seed and Pisces. Now compare the following organs in various classes of vertebrates. First, heart. Pisces have 2 chambers. Amphibia has 3 chambers. Reptilia has 4 chambers. Aves have 4 chambers. Respiratory organs. Whenever we are discussing about respiratory organs, Pisces respire through gills. Amphibia respire through skin. Reptilia respire through lungs. Aves respire through lungs also. Now we are taking the 8th question. Justify the statement that earthworms are good friends of farmers because it consumes soil and makes it soft and rich of organic substance that increases soil fertility and thus helps to increase the productivity of crops. So we can say that the earthworms are good friends of farmers.